Today, I'm going to show you how to make these awesome knitted crew socks. They are so soft and I am obsessed. So we're going to use the Red Heart Super Saver. This is Wildflower. I'm also going to be using this green color. I don't know the exact name of it, but I guess any color for a border. This does not need scrap yarn to begin with, so you're just going to put the actual yarn, the Wildflower that you're going to use for the entire project, and you're going to cast on, and I'm using the Sentro 22 needle. So here I'm just going really slow. I'm putting it in front to the back, in front to the back, and you want to do this all the way around to cast on. You want to make sure your yarn is down and then put your yarn into the holder, and you're going to knit 96 rows. So I already kind of got started here. Again, you're just going to cast on and then you're just going to do 96 rows. Once you've reached that, you're going to cut and put the yarn in the middle there, and then I'm going to grab the border color. This is that green color. I think it just looks so pretty with the Wildflower, and you can use any color combination that you like. So here we go. I'm just going to add the green, put it into the holder. Get it started, tie the knot, and you're going to knit 25 rows. Now you do need scrap yarn for the end of the project here, so contrasting color. And I do about 3 to 5 rows. Reach the end of your scrap yarn and continue spinning, and your work should just fall off your machine and help any pieces that are just stuck around the loop. Remove your machine, and here you go. I went ahead and did my second sock, so I have 2 pairs here, or 1 pair, 2 socks. So what you want to do is grab your sock and you want to put it inside out. Give it a good stretch. And I'm putting the second one inside out as well. Now this is the toe part of the sock. So again, these are inside out, and you're just going to pull the end tail and you're going to scrunch it up. So I'm just doing the second one here to make sure everything's folded over. There's no bulky pieces, all nice and smooth, cinched together. Grab your darning needle. And you just want to weave in the remaining yarn there in and out the loops, and then you can just cut the excess off. Make sure you tie any ends that you have where you joined colors together. Just tie them in the knot, and I just trim off the excess. Time to do some crochet with the top edge of the sock. So here I am just trying to locate the beginning of the sock here of the green yarn. Now let's turn our attention to the border color. I'm just making sure that where I have the two colors that it's knotted, and you can go ahead and trim that. So here's the border. Again, your sock is inside out. So you just want to locate the very edges of the green, and then the white is the scrap yarn. And you just want to orient yourself. Find the beginning of the row. Taking your time as you work your way around that, you're just grabbing the top green loop, and this is why we have a contrasting scrap yarn. I probably should have used something a little bit more contrasting, but I know the green from the white, and I'm just going to speed this up, and you're just going to work your way around until you get to the other side. I've made it all the way around to the other side. I'm just going to finish it off here. This can be a little daunting sometimes, just trying to find the actual end. So I just make sure I'm actually catching all the loops. Now I can remove the scrap yarn. Now that the scrap yarn is gone, now you're going to fold over what we just finished the edge there, and you want to match it up to the border where you had the color change, and you want to just line it up, make sure it's not twisted. So take a few minutes to get yourself oriented so you know where to start joining the cuff part of the sock. So I found where I started here, and you want to, and this yarn is a little difficult, however, as long as you stay on the same plane, you should be fine. And we're basically going to crochet this to the border. So you're just going to slip it through the border, and then you're going to slip it through the edge of the sock here. Here I'm just picking up the green loop, yarning over, pulling through, yarning over, pulling through, and you're just going to work your way again around until you meet the other side where you started. So I've made it all the way to the other side. I'm just pulling some yarn through, cutting off the end there. I don't need it anymore, and I'm just going to make a knot. I'm going to grab my darning needle, and once again, I'm just going to work the ends in so I can hide the tail. Now you can put your sock back, not inside out, but right side in, or I don't know if I'm saying that backwards. But here is one sock completed. Going to complete my second sock. I love making these. These are so fun and they are so comfortable and soft. I hope you guys had fun with this tutorial and I'll see you on the next one. I would love if you would like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you guys so much. I think this project took me about 1 hour to complete. The longest part of this is the crochet part, but it's actually really easy. And when you're done, you have a fantastic pair of knitted crew neck socks. They're just so soft and cozy. I hope you love this tutorial.